Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. Listen, checkmates, if you aren't following me on any platform, go ahead and follow me at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow me also on any platform, please do at Shar's Reality Family. All right, we got a couple things to talk about, y'all. The news is newsing, okay? The news is newsing, and we got to talk about it, okay? At the end of the day, I know I talked a little bit about it yesterday during that live. If you guys did not get a chance to check that out, go ahead and check out that live. Here it is, okay? Now, I thought that Kenya was suspended, so I know we've been talking about Kenya Moore being suspended, right? And I've been trying to think, I'm not going to lie, I've been trying to figure out why is she so angry, right? Here's the thing. It happened. You handled it the way you felt like it needed to be handled. And from there were consequences, right? Which is a normal conflict of resolution problem, okay? That's usually the way it goes. There's a problem. It spill out the way it's going to be spilled out. And then you go and the consequences are given or not. So what's the real problem? Right? And now that Porsha took to her YouTube channel and said, hey, Kenya is fired. Okay. Now she didn't go on a rant and say she wasn't suspended. She was fired, but she definitely made it clear out loud and personal. She was indeed fired. Okay. Now this whole rant that Kenya is doing makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. I now can say, okay, I understand why you're mad, because you haven't suspended your bag temporarily. You suspended your bag permanently. Whole nother ball game, girl. Now you have to go out there and hustle like the rest of us, child. You got to go out there and get your money how you get it. Okay. We won't judge you. We promise we won't. We promise we won't. But here's the thing. She was supposed to do her confessionals last night, and she never showed up. Okay, now she dropped this video, which I'll play, okay, without the sound because it does have music leading us up to the confessional. But you said you was going to give it to us yesterday. We waited, sis. We waited. Like, if you anything like me, I had the popcorn ready. I kept checking the channel. I kept checking to see if the time changed. And you gave us nothing, my dear. Okay, so I'm highly disappointed. I must be honest. I'm highly disappointed. But for right now, we forgive you. Okay, just tell us when again, and we'll meet you there. Okay, but this time, be on time and remember the time. All right. So she was supposed to be doing the confessionals, and she says, you know, my truth, basically. Okay, this is my truth, and this is what, you know, I'm talking about. This you guys all heard stories and stuff about me, but this is my truth right here. And I can feel it, right? Because Britt has been allowed to tell her story in various places in different ways. So I definitely understanding her want to tell her side of the story. I am definitely not against it. Okay. So now she is saying that, says they have, or these are my confessionals. They had plenty to say. Now it's my turn. Okay. This Friday on YouTube. So this Friday. Okay. Not yesterday. All right. I'm addressing the mess, the rumors, and the real story. Oh, and I have the receipts. Okay. Unfiltered. And then she gives the link to her YouTube, dropping this Friday at 8:00 p.m. Now, I like this a little bit more detailed because the last flyer that she did, my confessionals, it didn't have a time, okay? It just had a date. So I don't know if that was purposely done or somebody made a typo or what. But this gives us a little bit more. All right. So we'll be there, girl. 8:00 on Friday. We'll be there to see what you got to say. And I hope it makes more sense than it does now. Okay. So she was indeed fired according to Porsha. But let's talk about Miss NeNe Leakes. Now, you guys know that Miss NeNe Leakes done up and said that she was thrown into this. Now, everybody was wondering, like I was wondering, like, girl, what happened to me and my homegirl? Y'all was just promoting. Y'all had people over there on y'all show. Y'all was doing stuff. Sierra was at your house. Like, what had happened, right? And then by people keep saying that what happened to her? NeNe did come back and say, I heard it with my own ears, okay? Me and my homegirl, it still happened. And y'all, ain't nothing happened. We good. Although when she talked about being thrown into it, it made us all think, what you mean you was just thrown into it? You was forced to do it. People ain't give you no choice, right? Everybody got a choice, right? So it left people wishy-washy. She came back, she cleared it up. We still good. We still doing that too. I'm gonna be doing both. But now, as I'm hearing, ATLian was saying that Ciara didn't show up twice. Basically, they had their production team there. They had the production team there already. Like every day, NeNe showed up for work, and Ciara just basically up and did not come back. They got to know who Ciara is from Love and Hip Hop, honey. Ciara the Glam Shop, okay? She just up and did not come back. And then, I guess as time went on, they realized that she just ghosted NeNe. And they was like, girl, like, let's get all this stuff out the way and let's get you your stuff, okay? Because we can't keep paying for the production team to be here and everybody to be at their position and where they supposed to be, but one of the hosts, right? So I guess that allowed NeNe to just accept things for where they were and get things back rolling in her court. Since the people was probably not checking for Ciara anyway, they just wanted to see NeNe Leakes, okay? And that may have really offended Ciara, right? You know, like she probably was offended because, you know, she is a jealous type in my opinion, okay? And I never thought they was a good match, if I can be honest. I think Ciara has her own lane and she does very well in that lane. But podcasting was just not something I saw for her, okay? Maybe with her kids, she might be more comfortable. Or maybe with her man, she might be more comfortable. But I just never saw it for her and NeNe. I think it was a bad combination from the start. But who am I, okay? I'm here for it all. So anyway, now NeNe is coming back. I think she's going to have like Neighborhood Talk, one of their producers there. And then she's also going to have Latasha from Escape, honey, spilling the beans. And she's back and ready, honey. She done buttered up the tray, child, and she ready to cook. She's ready to cook. So we have to stay tuned for all of this. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to be honest. I'm ready. I'm ready. I think it was long overdue. And in this picture here, I'm not going to lie to y'all. She is definitely giving Wendy Williams. Like, she is owning the set. You hear me? I love this for her. Okay. Now, she too went through an experience similar to Kenya, okay, where she had to find her way. So that's why I'm saying, I'm sure this thing hurt NeNe. I'm sure it burned. I'm sure she cried some nights. I'm sure some things were not understandable and wasn't making sense and the math wasn't mathing. But at the end of the day, she found her way, right? So look, it is one of those things where we just have to wait and see. But y'all, she's serving it, okay? She is serving it, and I love it all, honey. I love it. I can't, listen, I'm cheesing from ear to ear. I wish you guys could see my face. But at the end of the day, she's owning this set. It's her set. It's a NeNe Leakes show, okay? So let me play this little clip, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. You guys hit the like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I love your checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.
I like that the episode told the story from Britt's POV. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see the aftermath from Kenya's POV because the show decided to fire her after that incident. I will say